Leopards are big cats known for their golden, spotted bodies and graceful, yet ferocious hunting techniques. They are often thought of as African animals, but leopards live all over the world. Though their reach is vast, their numbers are declining. Although they are the smallest of the big cat species, leopards are still a powerful force to be reckoned with. In particular, their skulls are noticeably large and their jaws are so powerful that they can take prey much larger than themselves. Their shoulder muscles are also particularly strong and give leopards their unique ability to climb trees, often whilst carrying remarkably heavy kills. Their powerful shoulders also help them in the leaping and jumping ability, with a 6-meter horizontal leap and a 3-meter vertical jump. Leopards can swim, although not as well as other big cat species such as tigers. Even though they are not known for speed, leopards can run very fast, at over 36 miles per hour. The leopard is an animal with a long and slender body that is supported by short, stocky legs and a long tail that is used to aid balance whilst in the trees. They can vary greatly in their coloration and markings depending on their surrounding habitat, with those found on open grasslands having a light yellow background coat, where those that are found in forests tend to be darker in color and with more markings. The dark, ring-like patterns that cover the leopard's coat are called rosettes, but these turn to solid spots on the face and limbs, providing the leopard with camouflage in the surrounding environment. Leopards are incredibly strong and muscular animals and can pull themselves up trees using their legs and retractable claws. Like several other large feline species, the leopard can draw its claws into folds of skin on its paws to ensure that they are not blunted whilst the animal is walking around. Their keen hearing and sight, coupled with their long and very sensitive whiskers, mean that leopards are also incredibly well adapted for hunting under the cover of night. Leopards can blend into their environment incredibly well, primarily because of their spotted coat. Despite being instantly recognizable, the spots actually make it easier for leopards to blend in because a disrupted pattern is harder to see than a blank pattern. Leopards can grow between 3 to 6.2 feet or 0.9 to 1.9 meters long. Their tail adds another 25 to 39 inches or 64 to 99 centimeters to their length. Males and females vary in weight. Males typically weigh around 80 to 165 pounds, or 36 to 75 kilograms, while females usually weigh 46 to 132 pounds, or 21 to 60 kilograms. Leopards are not only the widest ranging of all big cats, but are actually one of the most adaptable and are found in a variety of different habitats, commonly found throughout sub-Saharan Africa and southern Asia. There are also small and isolated populations of leopard inhabiting remote geographic locations in the Far East, North Africa, and Arabia. The leopard can be found inhabiting numerous different areas, providing there is a good source of cover and an ample supply of food, including tropical rainforests, tree-lined savanna, barren deserts, and mountain highlands. One of the reasons why they are thought to still be surviving successfully throughout much of their natural range is that leopards have adapted to the growing presence of people and are known to both live and hunt in areas close to urban activity. However, in some parts of their natural range, populations are threatened by the loss of their natural habitats to both deforestation and growing settlements. The leopard is a silent and opportunistic hunter that only hunts and kills other animals to survive. Leopards primarily hunt medium-sized mammals, such as deer and warthogs, which are often ambushed from the branches above or dense vegetation just meters away. The leopard, however, also eats a wide variety of small prey, including birds, reptiles, and rodents, and even hunting dung beetles when larger animals are scarce. By eating much smaller prey, leopards can avoid intense competition for food from other large carnivores like tigers and hyenas, with which they share parts of their natural range. The leopard is a solitary and nocturnal hunter that hunts both on the ground and in the trees. They are excellent climbers and spend the vast majority of the daytime hours resting in the shade of the branches in the trees or under a sheltered rock. They are quite unique amongst large felines, as leopards rely heavily on being able to get close enough to their prey before ambushing it, rather than expelling vast amounts of energy in a high-speed chase. Once caught and killed, the prey is then dragged to safety either in dense vegetation a couple of hundred meters away, or up a tree trunk and into the branches. Leopards are highly solitary animals that mark their territory using scent markings and by producing rough, rasping calls that are said to sound like the sawing through coarse wood. Home range sizes vary depending on the habitat and the food available, but those of male leopards are significantly larger than those of their female counterparts, which often overlap the ranges of a number of both males and other females. Since the leopard is a stealthy and apex predator throughout its natural environment, generally, the biggest threat to adult leopards is other leopards, along with the occasional lion or tiger that can get close enough. Young leopard cubs, however, are much more vulnerable, and the fact they have numerous natural predators leads them to remain hidden in dense vegetation for the first couple of months. Although, it is during the times when their mother is off hunting that leopard cubs are most at threat from hyenas, jackals, lions, snakes, and birds of prey. Despite their adaptability to different surroundings, leopard populations in parts of their natural range are declining due to both habitat loss to the timber industry and agriculture, and hunting by humans as trophies, and for their meat and fur. As you can see, leopards are extremely strong cats and have amazing qualities. But can they cope in the Americas among jaguars and cougars? North America is a continent of varied landscapes, stretching from the Arctic wastes of the far north to the narrow land bridge of Central America in the south, and bounded by the Pacific Ocean to the west and the Atlantic Ocean to the east. Just like its habitats, the wildlife of North America is extremely diverse, ranging from hummingbirds to beavers to brown bears and all kinds of biological magnificence in between. Not only can leopards live in these type of environments, but they can also live in forests, swamps, and even high elevated areas. The whole southern US is the perfect place for them. They can take on deer, wild pigs, young bison, young mustangs, young moose, and young elk, and maybe the occasional pronghorn. However, the biggest challenge would have to be the local predators. While foxes and coyotes won't pose much of a threat and might be viewed as potential food, bears, wolves, and mountain lions would pose a great challenge. Since leopards aren't very big, they can't take on a grizzly bear, but black bears are iffy. Wolves are much larger than African wild dogs and are better at social cooperation than spotted hyenas, which will pose a challenge for them. But mountain lions may just be their greatest rival, since both are around the same size, and the habitats that leopards would be able to inhabit, mountain lions are most likely to already be there. South America is home to a vast array of species endemic to the region. From giant reptiles to carnivorous fish, this side of the world has plenty of one-of-a-kind fauna to keep biologists mesmerized. Many of these can't be found elsewhere and are specially adapted to the hot and humid climate in the region. The leopard might enjoy the fact that there aren't many other predators in South America to compete with it. The bigger problem here would be prey. Jaguars are generalists supreme, eating just about anything. Many of these jaguar prey items would be unavailable to the leopard. Caimans, anacondas, and fish are off the menu because leopards don't swim, and the first two would also be dangerous. Tapirs and horses are probably too big. This leaves the leopard with very small quantities of the medium-sized prey they would prefer, and a fair amount of smaller prey, which is not really their thing. Now that you've heard our opinion, we want to know yours. What do you think would happen if leopards migrated to the Americas? We are waiting for your answers in the comments. That's all for today. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share it with your friends. You can also leave a comment with what you'd like to see in the following videos. Thanks for watching. See you next time.